Hey Clean Team, Melanie Racer here, one of your leaders, and I'm here today to do part of the training for our Facebook meeting, and that training is on follow-up. So you will hear the saying in direct sales all the time, fortune is in the follow-up, and that could not be more true. When we do follow-up, we are simply going to get more customers, which are going to lead to more hosts, which are going to lead to more recruits. Follow-up is the key to keeping your business going and getting it to the next step. And so do not look over follow-up. It's super easy to put it off until the next day and to be a little afraid or intimidated of it. But in reality, our customers are super happy when we follow up. They're thankful that we took the time to follow up with them. It shows our customers that we really value them. And that is not something that happens a lot in the direct sales world right now. And so we have a chance to stand out and to show our customers, hey, we really care about you. We really care about this product that you bought, and we want to make sure that you love it. So follow-up is super important. So how can you do follow-up? There's multiple ways to do it, but Norwex follows the 2-2-2 model. So you want to follow up 2 weeks, you want to follow up 2 days, and then 2 weeks, and then 2 months after they get their products. So you'll have an option when you check people out in your back office to click, yes, remind me to follow up in 2 days, 2 weeks, and 2 months. And what's so nice about that is you don't have to think about it. Norwex automatically is going to give you a little alert in your back office. It's a bell, and then it'll tell you how many follow-ups you have. So it'll be like a little bell and like the number 30. You have 30 follow-ups. And it's so nice. You go in, you click it when you're done, and it feels so great. So the purpose of 2 days is to just follow up and say, hey, thanks for coming to the party. It was really great to meet you, or really great to see you again. The purpose of the 2 weeks, make sure they got their products, make sure that they know how to use them and that they're still excited and, kind of start them off the best they can. The purpose of that 2 months, they've had the products a couple of months. You want to make sure that they've used them, that they like them a lot. Make sure you can troubleshoot any problems they might have. And then you can also remind them about the 60-day money-back guarantee warranty that we have. Now, all the while that you're doing this follow-up, whether it is through phone calls, text message, Facebook message, however your preferred email, whatever your preferred method is, I would first of all suggest doing more than one method. So if you email someone for their 2 week, I would text or call them for their 2 month if they didn't respond to you, and vice versa, so that you're catching people in more than one way of communication. And then also when you're following up with people, you want to be thinking about building relationships with them. You want to be building relationship with these customers so that they're happy with you as their consultant, and so that they buy from you again, so they host again, and so that maybe they sign up to be a consultant again. And we want satisfied customers. And so a couple of easy ways, I think, to build relationships with customers and to kind of have yourself be rememberable is the first way is to send a personal thank you note. You could come up with a pre-made one that said, thanks for coming. The next time you order, you get $5 off your order. And then you could write a little note on it. Thanks, Nancy, for coming. It was so fun to meet you. I hope you love your products. Or you could write a blank note card from scratch. Just go to Walgreens, get note cards that say thank you on them, and then just write on the back, hey, Nancy, thank you so much for coming to Kelly's Norwex party. It was so great to meet you. I hope you love everything that you bought. If you have any questions when you start to use them, please let me know. And then make sure you include a business card or a stamp that has your email, your phone number, and all the ways to get a hold of you, because they might not remember how to get a hold of you, or they might not remember where they put that catalog or what Facebook event it was. And so you want to make it super easy for them to get a hold of you if they need to. And that's why it's nice to email and text, so that they can remember, oh, right, my Norwex consultant emailed me. I have a question. I can just go email her back right away. And so while you're doing this, while you're communicating with them, you want to be building relationships with them. Another way you can build relationships besides a handwritten note is you can have a VIP group for your Norwex business. Now, I'm not going to go into how to set up a VIP group and kind of how it all works, but that could be another training someday. But if you do have a VIP group, remember, this is a group that is closed. It's private. You invite people into it with their permission. And so that means you can do giveaways in your VIP group. So one really fun one I did is I had was going to the state fair, the Minnesota State Fair, and I said, I am bringing my travel EnviroCloths with damp in the reusable bag so that if I get to a place where I can't wash my hands, I know that my kids will have all the germs removed from their hands. what's your favorite food at the state fair? What should I look for? And then I said, everyone who comments is going in a drawing for a travel EnviroCloth. And so I got like 30 comments of all these fun Minnesota State Fair food. And then I drew a name, and someone got a travel EnviroCloth, and it just created fun and loyalty. And I've learned that people just love giveaways. It doesn't really matter what you give away. They just love giveaways. You can also post personal things, like you could post a picture of you and your family from Easter, or if you traveled somewhere, you can say, here's me in the Eiffel Tower or wherever you traveled, greetings from Paris. And so you throw in a little bit of yourself and your personality with it too. You can take a picture of yourself dusting the outside screens for spring cleaning and say, spring cleaning so easy with the dusting mitt. Give them tips, give them ideas on how to use their Norwex. One thing I started doing in my VIP group is offering a product of the month. So every month I highlight a product. Last month it was the hair turban. I showed them how to use it. I showed them how to care for it. I did some live videos, and then I offered it at a discount to them just for that month. And I sold 5 or 6 hair turbans just by doing that. So what I'm doing there is I'm doing a couple of things. I'm creating a desire for the product. I'm creating desire for products I didn't even know that we had. I'm building relationships with them, and I'm building loyalty with them. And in everything I do with my customers, I want to do it under the umbrella of a really grateful heart. I'm just super grateful anyone would spend their hard-earned money on my small business and these amazing products that help not only their homes, but help our environment. And I also want to come to them with a heart of service. It's not about me or what I get out of this business. It's all about you and your products and how I can best make your products work for you. And when I found when I come from those two places, those are the genuine places I'm coming from, out of gratitude and out of service, people are really appreciative, and it goes a really long way. Another thing you can do when you follow up with your host is you can ask them, hey, do you want me to put you on my list to host again in a year or two since you had such a great party? We could make this an annual event. Or you can say, now that you know how great our host program is, do you know of anyone else that might want to host? If you refer me, I'll give you a $25 shopping spree at their party. Or whatever it is. So when you're following up with your host, you can do a lot more than just, hey, did you get your products and are you liking them? You can ask them, hey, is this something you've ever thought of doing now that you have more products and you did such a good job hosting? Would you ever want to join my team? So you can ask them about the products, about hosting again, joining your team, or about other hosts that they might know. So there you have it, you guys. Follow up. It makes me excited. It makes me happy. It's something that we can do for our customers that's going to help them, and then it's going to help us in the end. So fortune is in the follow-up. You guys can do it. Thanks so much for checking out the meeting tonight. Remember, you guys are going to go so much farther just by being here and educating yourselves and learning more. So I hope you guys enjoyed this training and enjoy the rest of the Facebook meeting. Bye, Clean Team.